Alright, so hey guys, today we're gonna be looking at a special thing. We're gonna be looking at, what I think of the new fucking map. Because I think it's pretty nice, and if you don't know who I am, I'm Fatman, I make daily Valorant content. And at the moment, it's 9 PM, but I want to keep up that grind, and I really wanted to give my opinions on the new Ascent map. So, the Ascent map review. So, we're gonna start off with B, and then we're gonna go to mid, and then we're gonna go to A, right? So, looking at it over here, the B side for defenders. Now it does have some cool tricks, so it's actually the practice range, if you see over here. It's kind of like the practice range. These two rooms were actually hidden over here because it was, a big scary secret, but it was actually just the new map, right? Now I have to stop the unpause the match timer over here, but this is what it would basically look like. You can't throw shit over here just yet, but you can close down this door. This is what I really like about this map. CSGO never had anything like that. Immediately as the round starts, if someone dies, it's easier to defend this shit. Today, after this new map, it starts lagging for me. I don't know if it's for anyone else, but it's like that for me. So, the attackers over here really can only attack from this side. So, have to go all the way over here. Have to kill someone at mid. But on the B side, the defense is really shitty. You're not gonna stand over there. And for defenders, it really needs improvement. It needs something like here. It needs something like on this side. This is like really terrible for defenders. And even attackers, planting the spike, this is really not great. So what I would give this one is, let the arrow decide. But seriously though, I would give it something like, I guess, 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5. I mean, for the defender side. On the attacker side, it might be great, but it's really not that great for defending. Are you really gonna be here when someone, mollies you or whatever? You're not gonna wait over here. It's not even a good defense. You're not gonna rush in here because the enemies are gonna kill you. And you're not gonna stay in any of these sides. It's gonna be terrible. All you can do is go behind here and watch this. All through giving the whole area of this is smoked off. Like, this is... I really think the B side really needs the rework for defenders. But if I open this door over here, gives you some breathing room if you're on that side, whatever. Here we have something pretty cool. So this is what I really like here. Now it doesn't, there's a small boost, like a jet can actually get her some info over here. This is what I really like. However, these two, I guess like the defenders have this side and the defenders have this side, right? This is from attackers, so they can go all the way over here. So this is from the attackers, like this line. It's all from the attackers. The attackers have a slight disadvantage on the mid, in my honest opinion. Why? Well, look at this. They have like this weird wall that gives you a lot of breathing room and a lot of space, to be honest. So it's really great. And I really like this bookworm thing over here. I have to give a mid, going down to it. The one thing I don't like is the defenders don't really have actually any breathing room. As do attackers over here. They just have this one blocks that can be sprayed through. So the attackers have to run all the way over here, watching this, chasing corners and whatever, just to push through. But the mid is one of the things that I really want to see how it plays out, to be honest. I don't know why this box is over here. I'm guessing like for some, peaks or whatever. I like the addition over here. They added this like really nice detail. But the mid overall, and there's even an extra puppy over here. The mid overall, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. This really shows a good map design. And if you're gonna play mid, I would favor it to the... Actually, slightly to the attackers, just because they have these two things over here. And attackers always can push easier from here than, defenders defending this side and that side. So there'll probably be 2 at mid, in my honest opinion, if you ask me. Now on A, if we go over here, and I really like the A side, to be honest. On A, you have this little window. So Cache has something like that, right? I really like this one. I think it's great. So I'm just gonna set this to 60 FPS, so it's a bit smoother over here. But I really like this one. It's like a little cache, and you have this little roof area over here. And this is really a good interpretation of the map design. Now, it's not favorable for the attackers, but let's say the attackers start over here, right? They're gonna have to always check this corner so nobody's over there. No, this is a little area over here. I don't know why they added this. This is probably gonna be some brutal picks, you know, for Jet or Phoenix mains or whatever, because you can go something really aggressive over here and they throw a molly and you die. So I don't know how much it will be used. However, what I do think is this is a really great map design. If you look at this, I really like this under area thing. So you can either hide here on pistol rounds, you can either hide here on ecos. This is something I really like. The next thing you can hide also is over here. There's a lot of hiding spots. And this is not just, you know, a benefit to defenders. It's the benefit to attackers as well. So, you know, this cache little thing, you know, what if they come from the left? Well, they can't, because you can simply place a door that can be destroyed. The switch is over here, so it can be only attacked from one side. So I don't know, let's try if you can crouch through. So you can actually crouch through, you know, actually bait your opponents to tell where you are. I think this is really nice addition, that you can actually crouch through when it's already done. You can actually do some few fakes and actually go on B. This little cache thing, I don't think it will be used that much, you know, just to hold an angle actually. So someone will be here, one will be on A side, two will be on mid, and one will be on B side. Overall, this is really great. I really like how this is made. CSGO has nothing like this, so they added doors. I really like this one. Personally, I'd give this one a 5 out of 5. Yeah, that's right, a 5 out of 5. But, however, if you can go up here and attackers can easily regain the whole control of the site just by going by these little steps. What I would do is just remove here a box or so only Jet players can actually push. So I would remove this box, or I would just kind of switch it up. You can also, if you didn't know, you can also do this. You know, cool little trick I learned. And you can actually stand behind this box and get shot at. But seriously though, this is... A map is really good. If we go back to mid, there's a few things I'd like to talk about it. So I really like how they did the concept of this. They added the borders, so there's no like teammates killing themselves. But I really like the map design. All true, it kind of adds to the lore, right? There's a few things that could be improved in this map, such as, you know, making more, you know, more easy for the attackers to push, and kind of making them harder to push over here. That's what I really don't agree with. Like, it's so easy to push nowadays. Look at this. Let's just pretend I'm an attacker, right? I come from over here. You know, I saw a dart or whatever. You know, bam. You know, I get the info if somebody's speaking. Bam. I drop down. You know, there's probably no one there, hopefully watching. And that's it. You get the whole mid. You can actually smoke this off. So you can actually smoke this off. You can arrow this off. You know, they will go back. They'll probably not destroy this. Not give much info. So you can actually push this one. And what I really like that they added here is, you know, actually walls before, you know, people start spraying through this shit. For attackers, you don't have a lot of breathing room. So this is like a really defender-sided map in my honest opinion, except on B. B is quite easy to actually attack, except you can kind of like attack through here. So, you know, this can give them a lot of info. Also something, never mind, ignore that one. Also something like this, something I really like. You know, this gives so much info, especially if you do some balances over here. You know, this is for all Sova mains, just a little bonus tip. You know, it will probably scan them. Oh, never mind, it won't. You don't have to charge that much. Anyway, this is not a Sova video. This is my review of the map. So, to recap, I would give the B side a 3, I would give the mid a 4, and I would give the A side a 5. I would even go for a 2.5 stars on the B side, just because it really isn't balanced. And there's some cool tricks here, but you can't really defend as a one player on the B side. You know, they just kind of reskinned it from the practice range. So, you know, the practice range was really something to practice, not really something to be used in competitive play. And in my honest opinion, well, I think this map needs some rework, but overall, it's one of the best maps. So it's better than Heaven and Bind and anything else, in my opinion. And I definitely hope it gets used in tournaments a lot, because I love watching that. I will return now to Valorant, you know, making more videos. And, you know, what can I say? Let me know what you think of this. I have more videos on my channel, and this is Fema, sign out. Peace, guys.